political experts across the country say it is one of the key races in this upcoming general election, and it's right in our own backyard. We thank you for joining us for this News 3 election special on the campaign trail. I'm Steve Fullhart. Recently, we set out with the campaigns of Congressman Chet Edwards and his challenger, Bill Flores, as they crisscross District 17, trying to earn your votes on November 2nd. We'd like to thank both campaigns for allowing us to give you a unique perspective into their bids for a seat in Congress. So, let's hit the road. We first met up with Congressman Edwards at his first Vets for Chet tour stop in College Station.
Congressman, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's good to see you. We're very happy to be on the trail with you. Hey, we're looking forward to it.
Well, it is a lot of work, but it's great to see the enthusiasm and all the personal stories about, particularly from veterans, about how Chet has affected their lives.
That's all you have to do.
Chet is a man that deserves to be in Congress. He has been there a number of years. He gets things done. We're our troops deployed in 2 wars now and involved in a lot of other things around the world. I can't think of a worse time to change forces.
There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. But were not for people like Chet Edwards, it never would have been possible to get those resources. Because I believe in the VA. He's just a fine person, a fine legislator, and what our Congress needs to meet the challenges of life.
We are vets for Chet and proud of it. We are vets for Chet and proud of it. We are vets for Chet and proud of it.
I'm proud to be with you. Thank you. Thank you very much. When it comes to veterans issues and standing up for our troops, the principle is very simple for me. It is that you kept your promise to serve and defend our nation. Now it is our nation's responsibility to keep our promises to you. That's what this is all about, keeping promises to those who've kept their promise to our country.
Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for your service.
You made that promise to me last November that we would never lose our benefits.
Well, and I'm trying to keep it. Thank you for that.
Thank you for what you've done for me.
Thank you for yours. You've done more for me than I could ever do for you. And it's a privilege every day.
Ask any candidate and they'll tell you that campaigning is tough. Ask Bill Flores and he'll tell you it's probably a little tougher, having just had a bone spur removed.
But I lost the battle of the neck race. Hey, Steve, how are you doing?
Good to see you again.
Doing fine. How's you?
Doing fine. So
even with that?
Even with this. Although I have to say, after 4.5 weeks, I'm starting to get a little bit tired of it.
And only a few more to go.
9 days to go. Now, that's subject to what the doctor says, so it depends on what he says.
It's a big district, it's 12 counties, so obviously Bill is excited to have a chance to get around the district today and to 3 of the 4 largest cities in the district.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, we're trying. Just keep doing the things, praying, volunteering, and giving money in that order.
And we're spreading the word and passing a lot of yard signs in neighborhoods. But as I drive through neighborhoods, Bill, I'm seeing more Bill Flores signs in yards. And I think that's a
good sign.
Hopefully get some of those voting numbers up and inform people.
Man, I hope so. I mean, during the primary, there were 94 people who voted on the on-campus ballot box, 10 on the Democratic primary and 84 on the Republican primary. When you look at faculty, staff, and students, how many people could have voted in that box? That's just pitiful. I mean, and so I hope that you're successful in getting everybody out.
We are so proud today to endorse a man who has met a payroll, and he has done so for over 30 years. This is the kind of decision maker that we need in Washington, D.C. And when he makes a decision based on the people of Texas and the employers of Texas who create and maintain jobs. He will be signing on their behalf.
The person that you see with Bill, what you see is what you get. Very genuine, very, when he says he's running because he's worried about our kids and our grandkids in the future, that's exactly what it is. I mean, there's no pretense with him.
If we could elect more people that would go up there and remember that they're there to serve us, that we voted for them, we put them in place, we pay their salary, they're there to represent us. They put their pants on the same way every day that we do. If we could elect people like that, we'd have a lot better Washington than we have today. Anyway, next question.
Has the stimulus worked?
Well, it has helped save or create over 1 million to perhaps as many as 3 million new jobs. Has it been perfect? No. But anybody who opposed the stimulus opposed a $1,600 tax cut for 95% of the families in the Brazos Valley and in our district. Opposing the stimulus meant they opposed the building of a new hospital at Fort Hood, because I put the money in the stimulus bill to help build that much needed hospital for our Fort Hood soldiers who've made so many tours of duty in Iraq. The stimulus brought $16 billion to Texas that prevented potentially massive layoffs at Texas A&M and in our public schools. Had it not been for the stimulus, every teacher in our district, in our public schools, would not have received an $800 pay raise. So has it been perfect? No. But would unemployment be higher without that stimulus? The answer to that is yes. And I was with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in supporting the stimulus. Given the terrible recession that we were in at the time, I thought that was a positive step forward.
Has the stimulus done some right, or is it just a failure?
It is, first of all, the same economists that said that we would be in worse shape without it are also the same economists and administration officials that said unemployment wouldn't go above 8%. So at face value, they're wrong. It has not worked. And it's been terribly inefficient. We spent $110 million to create 55 jobs in Los Angeles. If we'd have put $110 million into the taxpayers of Brazos County, we'd have created a lot more jobs just right here in Brazos County if we had done something like that. That would have been a huge jolt. And you could have done it through a payroll tax holiday. The stimulus has been an abject failure. You can see in the numbers, 3 million more people are unemployed. And even the administration can't, and the Congress can't get their numbers right. Some say it saved or created 2 million jobs. Some say it saved or created 3 million jobs. Prove it. They can't prove it.